Hey guys, it's Bethany, your crafty BFF, and today I am on with a project share. Just a couple days ago, I did a live here on YouTube unboxing the Rosie Studios collection called One of a Kind. As you may or may not know, I was selected to be on their creative team, and I'm so excited. I was given a store credit to um, pick anything I wanted from the site, and the collection that I chose, one of a kind, just spoke to me. The pastel colors are dreamy. The collection is cute but gorgeous at the same time, and I've had a blast playing with it. So you'll see, because I've created so much in just a couple of days. Um I don't really craft unless it is to swap with someone. So I reached out. We started a group chat over on Instagram for all of the members of the creative team, and I reached out and said, "Hey, I really only craft to be able to swap. So will someone swap with me?" And the first person that responded was Cheryl. Um, I don't want Cheryl G. I don't want to mispronounce her last name, but I'm sure you know her. She's been on YouTube for a while, and she was one of the first paper crafters I started following here on YouTube. So if you're not already following her, I'll have her linked in the description box down below, and you can go check her out. Um, she's she has a lot of inspirational videos, and I'm so excited to be able to swap with her. So, anyways, we agreed that we would, all we agreed on is that we would fill a shoebox, so that we wouldn't, so we could keep postage under control, because she does live in the UK, and, you know, a, a shoebox can hold quite a bit. So, I still have some plans. I've ordered some dies that I want to create with this collection. So but those have not arrived yet. So I'll be doing another project share soon once I get those dies. Anyways, here is the greeting card I made. You guys know, if I'm swapping, I always make a greeting card so that I can add a little note inside just to thank my partner for swapping with me, and um, say hi. So um, I keep my cards pretty much the same. I'm not a card maker, so I just have my usual layout here. We have some double matting with gold. I use the A2 card base that I pick up from Hobby Lobby. I put my Maker's Mark sticker on the back so the recipient knows who it's from. And then so I double mat with gold foil, and then I stitched this beautiful gingham pattern paper in all the beautiful pastel colors. I stitched around this ephemera piece from the collection that says beautiful, capable, kind, and loved. Um, Kept it real simple. I added these two little floral ephemera pieces here and popped them up on some foam, and then added these dark blue enamel dots. I love the touch of dark blue in this collection. So it's all pastels, and then there's this dark blue, and I think it's the perfect touch. So there is my card. I will leave it blank, and I've already wrote a note for her. So there's my card. I have some of this stuff packaged up already and some of it not, because um, of the way I'm going to package some of these embellishments. Let's start with the ones that aren't packaged up. So just to I love making paper ruffles. I don't use a die. I just make them on my own and stitch through them with gold thread, and I think this is a great way to display the beautiful pattern papers. If you didn't check out my live for the unboxing of this collection, I highly suggest you do so, because They are, like I said, the collection is gorgeous. I have this yellow one with the white butterflies here. I have this one. It's a light blue with a little flourish pattern. And then this one I think is my favorite paper from the collection, the pastel gingham. So there are those. And then I made my favorite bows, which is a die from KS Craft. It's the angel wing bow. And so I love this minty green paper with the white gingham or white geometric pattern. And then of course the um, gingham pastel one. We have this one with it's pink with white butterflies and darker pink dots. I love the stitching detail of that this die embosses into the bows. I think it just adds that extra touch. And then we have, this is my second favorite paper from the collection. It's the um, pastel stripy one. So there's that one. I also made these pinwheels. This is also I'm I I'm pretty sure all the dies, well, all the dies except one, and I will point that one out when we get to it, are from KS Craft. So here's this one, at least the embellishment dies, I'll say that. So this is the pinwheel die from KS Craft. I cut the base out in my favorite gold foil from Hobby Lobby, and then used this peachy pink pattern that has these little flags on it with all the sentiments. I did use a tiny little brad to hold it together there. There's actually an ephemera piece with some pinwheel with an ephemera piece of a pinwheel in the collection. So I like to take elements of the collection and then make things that are in the in the elements of the collection, like the ephemera pieces or something that's on the a print that's on the papers, whatever. So there are my two little pinwheels. Then we have this guy. I packaged him up. It is a I'm not sure if this die is from KS Craft or not. I can't. This is one of the first dies I ever ordered. It's an envelope with the liner piece. So I cut it out of this gorgeous paper here with the butterflies and the pink flowers. And then I stitched around all the flaps of the envelope. You can see there and here. And then I added some tulle to the liner of the envelope. I did make this sequins mix that I think goes really well with the collection. Actually, here it is. So I've got some. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping around. I placed a small order from Cartwrights and got that in, but the base is the pastel mix from Hobby Lobby, and then I added some dark blues, some of these embossed minty blue colors, and then I even added some pink, these pink Hishi beads in there to add some more pink because I just didn't have enough pink sequins. So there's my little sequins mix, and I've made quite a few shakers, so I got some good use out of it. And then if I have any left over, I'll gift it to my swap partner. Here I layered up one of the man, my nail is chipped. Anyways, one of the paper ruffles that I made from the pattern papers. There is a ticket ephemera piece here, and then I popped this ephemera piece that says "Life is an Incredible Story" on it's a stack of books with some flowers there, and pop that up on foam to give it some dimension, and that's that embellishment. Back to the unpackaged ones, I made these. This is the first time I've ever played with this die. This is a KS Craft die. I made 4 of them. I made 2 of the bigger ones, and I made 2 of the smaller ones. I embellished just one of them, and I'm gonna leave these 3 plain for Cheryl to do whatever she wants with. Um, Added that sequins mix and then embellished here on the corner just a little bit because I started embellishing it and I was like, well, I can't add too much or you won't realize that it's an envelope. So I just stuck to this right hand corner. There's a little rosette that it was gifted in Happy Mail. This gorgeous floral ephemera piece here, this foliage piece, and then I have some of this blue sparkly webbing ribbon that I found at Hobby Lobby in the wedding section. And then, like I said, these 3 will be left blank, but I did want to embellish one of them. I like to do that. I like to embellish just one and then gift at least one that's plain so they can decorate it if they want. I made these 4 I call them rosette like embellishments. This is actually a doily die from my creative time, and there's a tutorial here on YouTube. If anyone's interested, just let me know and I'll link it. So she says you can do it with any doily die, but this one in particular is from my creative time. And what you do, like, so it comes like this. The bottom, the bottom is the full version of it, and then at the one on top, what you do is just cut out every other little thingy mabob here, like this little piece here. You cut out every other one, layer them together. So, and you do two different colors. You can do pattern paper, you can do monotone like I did here, or you can do 2 different colors like I did here. And then I just cut out a circle die to cover the center, and then you can leave it like this, or you can add a little ribbon tails and make them little award ribbons. I might do that with these. I haven't decided yet. So you can definitely make some really neat dimensional looking rosettes or award ribbon embellishments. Like I said, I decorated just one of these as well and left the others blank for Cheryl. This one, I just added some of that blue netting from Hobby Lobby, and then I layered up 1, 2, 3 of the floral ephemera pieces, and then added this little sentiment that says little things, and that's those. Okay. There are several rainbows in this collection, like in the puffy stickers and the ephemera packs. So I did make this rainbow shaker. This is a die from KS Craft as well. These little spots where you're supposed to add sequins are not very big, so I stuck with some teeny tiny seed beads in pink, yellow, and blue to represent the different colors of the rainbow, and it makes that lovely shaker sound. Now you can make these clouds into shakers, but I just because, but then you get like a 10 millimeter thick embellishment because you have the rainbow shaker and then you have the cloud shakers. So I just did the clouds in this white glitter cardstock and then embellished right here on the corner. Again, some of that blue sparkling mesh from Hobby Lobby. There's one of the pinwheel ephemera pieces, a little floral ephemera piece, and then this chipboard piece that says wonderful. I love the fonts in Rosie Studios collections, especially the script font. It's so pretty. So there's the rainbow shaker. Let's see. Now we have some packaged up embellishments. These are some postage stamp embellishments. There are postage stamps in the collection as well. So I used my postage stamp die and created 4 of them. Now I did decorate 2 of these. Oops, sorry, I bumped the tripod. This collection definitely has some cutesy elements, like this little fox. I think she's adorable and not overly cutesy. You know how I feel about cutesy stuff, too cutesy stuff. I used the stripy paper. I did sew on with the gold thread on each of these things and popped the middle piece up on foam and then cut the background out in the gold foil. So I decorated this one here. It says smile today. And then this one here with a rosette that says from the heart. I did leave some, this is an A7 card sleeve bag, and I just cut out some acetate to, and then put them on the acetate with some removable adhesive dots. And then I left some room at the top so that I can add a bag topper. I haven't made it yet, but I plan to. And then we have these butterfly shaker embellishments. I did make 4 of them. This is a die. I can't remember where it's from, but it's a pain in the butt because it only comes with this frame piece on top, and so it cuts out your frame and it cuts out your foam, but then you have to fussy cut the acetate and your background paper. So it is a pain in the butt to make, but I think it's my favorite butterfly die. So there's tons of butterflies in this collection. Most of the pattern papers have butterflies on them, so I had to make it. I did 2 in this using the pattern papers, this sequins mix, and I actually added some gold seed beads in there so we get that fun sound. And like and then I did these 2 frames in this pink shimmer cardstock that I picked up at Michael's, and then these 2 are 2 different pattern papers, and then I cut them out in my favorite gold foil from Hobby Lobby. So there's 2 pink and 2 gold, and I'm just gonna leave these like they are so Cheryl can do whatever she wants with them. I'm not going to put a bag topper on this because these take up the whole bag and there's just no room to put a bag topper. So, oh, I totally forgot to share the Mem-Dex. I should have shared that earlier, but here is the Memory Dex card I made. I love it. It perfectly represents my style. We've got this dark blue butterfly paper that I made a paper ruffle out of. Some of my favorite pink mesh trim just over the paper ruffle. The sentiment that says know that you are loved, and it is in gold. It has gold foil print. I made this pink rosette from some textured cardstock. I cut out this frame from one of the pattern papers. Of course, I used my favorite gingham pattern paper for the Mem-Dex, and I did cut it out of 110-pound cardstock, so it's nice and sturdy. So it's 110 and pattern paper, and then I stitched with my gold thread all the way around. Added these floral ephemera pieces, this hot air balloon, some little peach colored enamel dots, and this minty green butterfly puffy sticker. So love how it turned out. Might be one of my favorite Mem-Dex I've ever made. And last but not least, guys, for today, like I said, I will have more to share once I get those dies in. I made a tag flip. Let's start with the little ribbon tassel that I added. We've got some minty green. I just found some trims that coordinated with the collection, so including this minty green rickrack, this beautiful blue, soft blue trim, some pink silky trim, some of this fun little ribbon trim that I have, some pink and mint green eyelash, and some yellow seam binding. I tied it on to the ring, and then I tied a little bit of that pink silky ribbon around it to gather it all up, and then I hot glued this bow that I made from this this beautiful soft pink trim. And then I hot glued it on there to make it look like that's wrapped around. And then we have a pink binder ring. I did I didn't add pattern paper to the back of these tags because I'm trying to save my paper for some of the dies that I ordered that have yet to come in. So I didn't want to waste paper and just left the backs blank, but I did cut them out in 110-pound cardstock and the pattern papers. This is actually one of the tags from the ephemera pack, and I did, because the paper was so thin, I did back it with 110-pound cardstock, so it's sturdy as well. I stitched around all of the tags with gold thread. Um, so this one is minty green, and it has this floral piece here. Um, I popped this little butterfly up on some foam to give it some dimension, added this hello little puffy sticker, some of these off-white enamel dots, and then these little butterflies were bumped the tripod again, in the ephemera pack, and I just popped those up on foam as well to give it a little dimension. Then we have this tag here. I made a little pinwheel embellishment layered in the background with this ephemera piece with the dark blue. Then we have this park bench with the little light with the gold foiling detail. I think that's a fun ephemera piece with the bush behind it. Added this another paper ruffle I made out of the minty green polka dot pattern paper. Added some pink mesh back there, this chipboard bird, and some dark blue enamel dots to finish it off. I used that butterfly, this pastel multicolor butterfly pattern paper for that tag. And this tag I used the pastel stripey pattern paper. I I tore this little ticket that I had in half and layered it behind everything, as well as this little banner that I made and stitched on with some gold thread there in the background for layering purposes. And then I popped this 3-tiered tray with the cupcakes up on foam. Then we have a pink rosette. We have some blue mesh from Hobby Lobby. We've got some gold thread that I bundled up here behind this teacup with the flowers coming out of it. And then I added this little, actually these 2 chipboard pieces, this little stripy banner chipboard piece, and then this sentiment that says making memories. Of course, I had to do a larger postal stamp embellishment as a tag, so I cut it out in 110 and gold foil. Then I cut a rectangle an eighth of an inch smaller than the postal stamp tag out of this powder blue pattern paper. I love this lattice ephemera piece. It's a great layering piece because the little holes are poked out. There's a pink ticket there, a cupcake liner and rosette that I was gifted in Happy Mail in this pretty green color. And then I added this bird ephemera piece up on foam, and then this puffy sticker that says all kinds of amazing. I'm going over all the details, aren't I? Sorry about that. I hope you're not bored. So then we have this pattern paper that has the pink, white, and blue stripe. I layered up this circle ephemera piece, this like wreath circle ephemera piece in the background. There's a little ticket there. This pink scalloped ephemera piece, the tree, the house, and then the squirrel. And then I added this True Friend chipboard sentiment and some yellow enamel dots to finish it off. And last but not least, we've got this tag with this my favorite pastel gingham paper, pattern paper. There's a ticket layered up there, a postage stamp from the ephemera pack. I made another one of those, one of these, the tool shaker envelopes for the background, and then I added this. I made this minty green rosette. Put this ephemera piece with the envelope with the butterflies coming out on top, and then this another dark blue pattern paper I made the paper ruffle out of, and then it says love this day, and then I just scattered these little butterflies all around. Since there's butterflies coming out of that envelope, I thought we'd add some more up here. I might add another one right here because it seems like it's missing something. I think I'll do that. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. That's my project share, my first project share for Rosie Studios. Expect at least three project shares per month for the next 6 months with Rosie Studios products, because that's the deal with the creative team. Like I said, I've just had a blast crafting with this collection, and I can't wait to do more. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.